happens every time I see one name on the team sheet, and that is Dyer. Brian, what's your take on playing that back three against Everton yesterday?
Do you know, honestly, I say it on my channel, literally, the last few games have been jumpers for goalposts, just run about and do stuff and play where you want and do what you want. Especially when you see Eric Dyer playing as a striker for most of the second half for no reason whatsoever. The back three doesn't make sense. They didn't have Calvert-Lewin playing. They didn't have a real striker playing. Richarlison does, and he can be a threat, but he keeps going out to help Luca Dina, and he plays a bit on the left. So why we've got three centre-backs when there's not really a striker blows my mind. And the fact that we have three midfielders, but there were still gaps in the centre that were bigger than the Grand Canyon. Nothing, like I've said before, nothing about Tottenham right now makes sense to me. And every single week is a different formation. How do you get the best out of a team when every week it's something different? It's ridiculous, as is our club at the moment.
I preach it 100%. Now, we've been here all season and we've seen a chop and change at the back. And like you said, no one's ever going to be able to adapt to that if it's changed each week. And I just don't understand. And the real passion Jose Mourinho has for Dyer just blows my mind. We've seen him cost us so many points. And I don't know if you agree with me, Brian. At the start of the season, he was all right. And then he fell off a cliff. And I don't know why Jose is still pushing for him to play. Well, what's your take on Dyer, obviously?
So I even said after we beat Arsenal 2-0 that Eric Dyer was a monster. He was incredible. He really, really was. But the thing is, his concentration is not very good at all. And the one thing I hate about it with Jose and Dyer's relationship is there's no accountability. What he does is he plays him because he loves him. But then as soon as he makes a couple of mistakes, he doesn't do like what he does with Dele Alli and come out and give him accountability and slate him and throw him under the bus. He's like, just go sit on the naughty step for a while, wait for this to blow down, and then I'll bring you back randomly for no reason whatsoever. We have had this situation with Dyer through two managers now, Poch and Jose right now, and our supreme leader, who is at every game, wears his glasses, they're monitoring. He can't even see it. This buffoon can't even see it. So every Spurs fan can feel it. Every Spurs fan knows it, but Jose in his ego has to play him. God knows why.
I totally get that. I don't know where he's, like you said, I don't know why he's got this enthusiasm for him, because he costs us all the time. Now, obviously, with Spurs, we've got this caption we like to use as individual errors. Now, Rose, last night, I think your back four obviously had a lot of individual errors, which I think kind of costed you. So what did you kind of make on your back system last night?
Horrific. No, they were... I always back them. I always, I'm trying to persist with Mason Holgate. He'll come good. Like I'm really trying. And Michael Keane's had a really good season, to be fair to him. But yesterday, I don't know what they were doing. You've got Holgate diving down for the first one, trying to head it out like that, and then it bounced off Michael Keane. I'm just so disappointed with that, because what must Ancelotti be thinking? Like, he's coached some of the best defenders in the world at a time, and then to see that, and apparently there are rumours as well that we're going to get rid of Yerry Mina, who's another one of our centre backs. I don't want us to do that. If we do that, then we have to get a world-class centre back in. I think it cost us 2 points yesterday, and we're an injury-hit team. Our squad isn't good enough. We know that. But the defending yesterday, I mean, I don't even want to insult Sunday League footballers. I think that is how bad that we're looking at what Holgate and Keane were doing there. It was. I don't like slating the players. I really don't. But it was just a nightmare. I think they were just panicking when they saw Kane near them. Maybe they were just, terrified, so they didn't know what to do. I'm interested to hear Mike's thoughts on that one.
Go on, go away, Mike. Go on, you tell us what you make of that back partnership.
Can I swear on your channel?
Go for it, mate.
They were fucking horrific. It was one of the worst centre back pairing partnerships as a unit I've seen in a blue shirt. They were horrendous. They couldn't read each other's games. Keane would step over to Holgate when Holgate would mark his man. Holgate would do the same with Keane. Neither of them knew exactly what either one of them was doing. And as a result of that, the whole the centre-back pairing last night was a car crash. Every single time the ball would go near them, I'd worry. And Rose and a lot of Everton fans, and rightly so, Michael Keane has had I'm going to say an okay season. I'm not going to say a good season, because he was at fault for the Brighton goal. He was at fault for the Fulham goal earlier in the season. He's making these individual mistakes. We already know Mason Holgate makes these individual mistakes. We already know it. We've seen it all season. For me, I don't understand how Yuri Mina is being linked with a move away over them two. I don't get it. Yuri Mina, in my opinion, is our second best centre back, most improved player in this Everton team this season, in my humble opinion. And I don't get it. I just don't get it.
Rose, it's actually what you were talking about getting a world-class centre-back in. I actually think potentially you already have one at your club. And he's playing at right back now, and I wish we had got him, which is Godfrey.
Yeah.
He is, honestly, I think he is centre-back for Norwich. We were after him, but obviously, again, all house supreme leader with his transfer negotiations. And you went and got him. And honestly, his pace, his power, and if he's displaying like he is at right back right now, he's going to be incredible at centre back.
Yeah, no, he's probably one of our. I'd probably even say one of our best signings, because obviously when you sign James Rodriguez, you can't say that Ben Godfrey is the best one. But like for expectations based on what he's doing, I think he's a great player and one to look out for in the future in terms of England as well.
Yep.
I think I agree with Mike entirely. Like we try to back the players, but last night you just can't defend that. It was just so bad. So yeah,
it is really interesting the fact that you said that obviously you need a world-class centre-back to come in to transform your defence. And I sadly think, like I keep saying, I feel like, as bad as it sounds, I feel like Everton are the northern equivalent of Tottenham. That's like my famous saying, because there's so many different parallels between the both of us. Like you said yesterday on your channel, Rose, about that we've got red, lousy, noisy neighbours next door. We haven't got the silverware as those noisy neighbours. It's the same sort of parallel in that kind of sense. So